Hey, this is weird. I recently started talking about the gang stalking subject. Obviously, throughout my life, I've been talking about it in a different way because I never knew the terminology. I never even knew there was terminology because I was one of these older guys. Basically, they started gang stalking me pre 2000. So we never even knew of the technology, but. Uh, Now that I'm getting into the whole concept, let me show you that before he leaves. Actually, um, um, I don't know if you can see that van. Yeah. Basically, I had someone actually closing the door on it. What I wanted to say is that a couple of days ago, I started hearing this voice, saying like "shut up." Yeah. This is a trigger word. Now, obviously, I told you I'm one of these older guys, so when I hear trigger words like that, I look for the obvious causes. A TV might be on too loud. Check that, nothing. Um, a door creaking might make a funny sound. I mean, the other day, I was eating my bowl of oats porridge, and as I was scraping the bowl, you could hear like somebody kissing their teeth, like yeah. So that you think that somebody's kissing their teeth at you. But anyway, so I've checked everything and there's nothing there. So I open the curtain, I look outside, and that is an obvious source of microwave generation, isn't it? I mean, it is a TV installation van. Now, I'm sure there's equipment in there that can emit microwave radiation. I've heard about electronic harassment. I mean, it's a good thing that I've actually heard about the terminology because right now I'll be thinking, damn, um, I have techniques I use when I start to think that, hang on a minute, um, what you're experiencing is out of the normal. I have techniques that I use. I try to breathing techniques and things like that. Um, so I was starting to get worried. Yeah. But because I've been looking into the subject and I've heard about electronic harassment and the microwave emitters or microwave based machines that they use to target individuals, where they actually emit sounds that you pick up. Basically, apparently started in I can't remember which war it was. I think it must have been during World War II. But they was basically people noticed that when they stand near a radar, they can actually hear it. So that's how they started to develop that technology. And I've been watching documentaries where they actually prove somebody can point a microwave based weapon, if you like, at your skull, and you can actually hear what they're playing uh, with that contraption. So whenever you start to hear things that you would call voices in your head, of course, eliminate all possible causes and whatever remains, you know. Um, Sherlock Holmes. So once you've eliminated all the possible causes, TV's too loud, doors creaking, maybe somebody just shouting out randomly, if there's nothing left, then you can start to look for machines that can generate microwave radiation. Yeah. Um, Things like TV repair vans, police vans with antennas on them. Start to look for these things around you. Yeah. And then once you find something, then you have to suspect electronic harassment. Why it's happening, I wouldn't know. I couldn't care less. To me, for my sanity, I'm glad there's an explanation. Now, the next level is to actually try and investigate that. Obviously, you have to do that safely. Um, um, if you have time, I don't really have time for it, but you monitor these things and see if you, let me see if it's gone. Yeah. Now the idiot is still there. Yeah. You cannot clearly see the electronic van there. Yeah, he's repairing something next door, apparently. Yeah, but just half an hour ago, I had a woman's voice telling me to shut up, and it wasn't coming from the telly. It wasn't something accidentally making the noise, creaking it out. It wasn't somebody shouting randomly outside, but I heard that voice. Now, I'm not somebody, even at the height of these troubles, I I'm not somebody who really hears voices. I'm not somebody who does that, you know. But when I do hear things like that, I've always known that it was kind of like those kind of machines were being used. But I never knew that that technology had actually been proven, you know. But now I realize that it's been proven. It doesn't shock me much because the trigger words they use are designed to provoke you into action. Now, somebody will set off trigger words and you go out there like a headless chicken, mad, and then they'll observe your demeanor and your um, behavior as you're doing that, and that's how they know if their trigger words have worked. They can move on to different other trigger words. But like I said, I'm one of the older guys, and at the onset of your troubles, when you first get targeted, you might run out there and be wild, like, oh my god, somebody's trying to kill me, somebody, and you do that. But I've been through all that. For me, I don't overreact. I just note it down, and I just build a case with it, you know. So obviously this is gonna get posted, and this will remind me in future that such and such an event happened, and I'll timestamp it. It's now 4:45 GMT on the 29th of December 2016. Oh no, he hasn't gone. All right, yeah. So that's it. That's all I just wanted to point out. That I haven't been gang stalked for quite a while, actually. A bit surprised. Obviously, some of the songs that I do sing have already exposed that. So I don't know. Must be some newbie. Must be a newbie that doesn't really know about me. Anyway, back to the fun and games. Speak to you soon. So now that van has gone. It's gone. Yeah. So I think I'm not saying that he wasn't here on legitimate reasons. He might have been, but who knows? It's just coincidence that I started hearing that female's voice. Don't know who it was. Around the same time that he appeared. Maybe as it was doing what it was contracted to do, there's some other stuff that he decided to do on the side. Who knows? But you got to learn how to spot these tools. Yeah, like electronic harassment. I mean, these voice to skull technologies. Yeah, they're everywhere. It can be sublime. You know, you have to really think outside the box to see. I mean, anything that can transmit, yeah, is a potential source of an electromagnetic pulse, especially a microwave pulse. Anything that's capable of generating a microwave pulse, you must suspect. So there will be people who tell you how to spot these devices, but that was an obvious one. I mean, if you start to hear things, sometimes you do get police vans that've got like mini satellite dishes on them. Obviously, that's something that can emit a pulse now, isn't it? But they're used for listening to people in terms of surveillance, to listen to others. But who knows? Yeah, they might be doing things on the side where they're broadcasting to people's minds. Who knows? You just got to look for anything around you out of the ordinary, anything that's not usual, that is capable of emitting an electromagnetic pulse. Yeah, if you're looking for this voice to skull equipment, centers, or tools, if you like, or machinery, yeah, you have to not really panic. I mean, if you do hear voices in your head, then by all means go and see a psychiatrist and check it out. Yeah, but you have to eliminate everything. You could have a damaged part of your brain. Who knows? Yeah. I actually had that done. I actually went and checked myself, and they said there's nothing whatsoever wrong with me. Yeah. So I done an MRI scan on my skull, and they didn't find anything wrong with it. So I know that there's parts of your brain that can get damaged, and you can start hearing voices, but there's nothing damaged there. So I know that whenever that starts to happen, I have to look for a physical reason. And most of the time, 100% of the time, and now with realizing what electronic harassment is, that makes it 100%. Yeah. Before that, it was like 99% of the time I could explain away anything I suspected to be a voice in my head. But there was that 1% that was missing. But now, especially with this evidence, I'm confident that I can explain away every voice in my head and attribute it to something physical that has happened in my environment. That's it.